opportunity to study the past.
Good evening.
Hey.
Hey.
Because I didn't want to. And I had things I wanted to do. Yeah. I had chores, I had laundry to do, I got shopping to do, and I got cooking to do.
You got the coin? That's how you got the bargains.
I mean, that's the only day I could do it, and I was like, I'm not gonna do anything else.
You could have gone to the zoo.
But why?
Why not?
Oh, it's a zoo.
Because
It's just a zoo. It's just a zoo.
Get out.
It's just the zoo.
I've been to a zoo, yeah, I've been to the zoo. I've been to the Auckland Zoo. No, I have been. It's okay. It's nothing new. Well, not to my parents.
Ooh.
Bum 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 bum. Na 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 na. Are we allowed to go inside?
Finest wares in cultures.
Oh, need to keep singing.
Yeah. You did kill like all the trash for us things.
Okay, cool. Wait, there's no trash though. Oh no, there is trash. What am I talking about?
It's trash.
Broodkeeper. I need to be in the fiction.
Is a summon available?
Not at the moment, we're just clearing trash.
Bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum, ba, da, bum, ba, da, bum, ba, da, ba, da, bum.
Trash is the fucking worst.
Let me show you what I got. Stop by.
You are here, which means Eranog is dead. To you, he was just an obstacle to be cleared. To me, he was a son. The fate of Azeroth does not matter now. Only vengeance for my son!
I assume we're grabbing Ventuses for these. This.
Yes, please. I'll get the gold ones next week, I promise.
You said last week.
Shouldn't we just kill it this week?
Yeah, for the Razor gift though.
True, true, true.
So we're just in time for them to have nerfed it for us.
Yeah, it looks nicer.
We won't be on res till the next nerf.
No, Cat, you're wrong about fucking Dathia. You're wrong about
Oh, we're
us.
extending.
Yeah.
The 10.1 nerf.
Yeah, the nerf where it's a new raid. Oh, no paladin this week? What's going on?
I'm working on it.
Do you really want the paladin?
Help me boost mine and I'll reroll.
He did one night, he's back to playing a dragon.
He's a scaly. What do you expect?
No, scaly.
Open or sleeping?
What?
Speak up.
Can I get a summon?
No.
9.
Okay. Can I get replaced?
No.
Did you say
9.
buy? Did you say buy kick? Alright, see ya.
Sorry, what? Oh, I'm the best. Alright. Got a little bit of a change for this week.
Yeah, swapping warlocks and demo.
One of you, yeah.
Z, would you like to? I suck at demo.
Obviously.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
intending
please.
Z2.
Yeah.
So you can just go full single target Adrox. So we've got a few
Yes.
more people in the ads group now. We'll probably end up pulling back a few of you eventually. But for now, all of you will go do that. We've also got myself and Adrox. We're going to be grabbing the staff when it first spawns and just running 2 of the beams to the side of the wall. That's just to clear it up for later. So we just need to do that on the very first eggs and then not worry about it again. I just posted it in Discreeper, but it's basically group 2 and 4 and a couple of others. They've got the ad group this time. There's about another 3 or 4 of you, an extra 3 than there was last time.
Right, so whose ad group did you say?
2 and 4, but it's in Disc if you're not sure. 2 and 4 plus Gun.
What about Jules? Because he's in.
And Jules. Yeah, Gun and Jules.
Swap me and Jules then.
Gun, I think it only goes to 1 or 2. See how it goes. I've heard that it's not super important, but a Raven will probably shout if it starts hurting.
I don't know shit about the blade. Oh, unless it's my blade. Like,
It's from the Frost Proto Drake.
Yeah, so one comes out at group 1, then group 5, then group 10, I'm pretty sure. And it does a stacking bleed. So that's what I was just wondering, like,
I didn't
how
read
quick it
about
stacks, I'm not
being
sure.
Horrific. I didn't read it really as a factor to play around. So probably with DPS, it's fine.
That's fine then. Maybe when there's 2 of them that spawn, it gets nastier.
I don't think there's a pack where 2 spawn.
I don't think so either.
Oh, I think we actually skip the double Proto Dragon group because we're doing the 3 egg break every time.
Okay, then, well, that gets rid of the nasty purge thing anyway.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, which means Sparks only needs to purge the first group.
Alright, well, we'll see how we go.
Beast.
Feast.
So I'm going to try and aim the frontals once again at the wall, but it's a bit hard when I'm pulling up 2 groups, so just try and be aware.
What's Cauldron at?
I'll put it down.
Oh,
A
put
few
it
people
down?
have Vantis, and a few people haven't Flasked. Open the chest if you want a Vantis.
I'm not allowed to use the G-Bank.
That's alright, I'll get you one.
Not good enough.
I'll give you
There
a
you go.
bronze one.
The usual thing, you just have to say it, and then you
Mention it, and there it is.
Wait, where the fuck did I put them? There.
Bam, 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 bam.
It's just a reminder, we got Shay doing the Misdirect on the first lot of spawning ads, and then Grey, you're doing the Misdirect on the second lot. Really important we get those off, and that you do it the same way every time, so Raven knows where he needs to go get threat.
I think it's only the first one's the really nasty one.
I'm sure there'll be a few more throughout the fight, but okay.
From what I looked at, none others spawn at the same time.
Okay, that
So
seems easy.
that's the issue, is that one spawns on the left and one spawns at the right, and then there's one in the middle. I mean, they spawn left and right at the same time.
I'll just
Alrighty.
keep my eye out anyway. Just
The only other thing we're going to try, which might be a bit different, is we're going to get everyone to blow their cooldowns on Lust here, and then because we've got more people going to do the ads, we're hoping that by sheer force of numbers we'll be able to do it without cooldowns, but we'll see how that goes after the first pull and then change it up. Where did we start? Over here, right? By the markers.
For boss, yeah.
On you, Badface.
Sweet. Remember, all cooldowns, pop them, burn it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I just got natural aggro, it's fine though. Just grab it back from
Typical.
Where is my tour button? That's a good question.
Oh, that's a good start. I have to go soon.
Oh, there we go. I found it.
Alright, first one's up.
Well, these eggs are going to be wrong anyway.
So Adrox, me and you are just
Aggro.
grabbing one of the great staffs and then taking to the side.
Oh shit.
Did you forget?
I was trying to get to it, but I got slowed by something. Alright.
Did we miss an egg? We got a dragon up.
Yeah, because it was not positioned correctly when Oregon
Do you
pulled
have a
threat.
kick rotation going for the ads?
Yeah, one of the other ones was turned active.
What was that, Z?
No, we don't have a rotation sorted out yet. Which of the ads need to be kicked?
There's one
Yeah,
ice one.
Barge.
Sorry, I can try and throw out a Sigil of Silence, but it's a bit harder for me while I'm trying to grab everything else. So it would be better if somebody else can. Once he gets
Right.
in, I can just throw down a Sigil.
Do you reckon just 2 melee will do it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a small ad. It's just a consistent. It's not a single cast. It's a beam. So even if it goes off for a
Right.
second, it's fine. It's just that he took pretty much the whole beam.
Okay. Well, should we get we'll get Cac to do first interrupt on the small one, and then we'll get Scylla to do the second. 2 warriors.
If they're cool with that. There's an ad that spawns where I am now, Cac, and you need to interrupt it. It spawns at the same time as the other side. So, I mean, you could technically start your DPS around there, but you just have to be careful because I won't have aggro. It'll just be misdirect. So if you get aggro, just run towards the middle.
If there's only one that needs to be interrupted there, I can just interrupt it.
Oh, actually, if Shay's going over there anyway, yeah, just we get Shay to grab it while he's misdirecting.
Wait,
And they
quick
can just grab it
question.
when it's
Which,
in.
I'm ready.
is there a specified egg
Four,
I need to
please.
kill? Sorry?
Sorry, was that Adrox?
Is there a specified egg that I need to clear first? Or...
No, we're just
No, you
grabbing
don't wanna
the
hit
beam
me.
and run it to the side.
You cannot hit a beam. If you hit a beam, it's essentially an egg. You do not want to hit an egg.
So I don't hit
Oh
an
my
egg?
god.
Don't hit an egg. Just grab the beam.
Oh, okay.
5, 4,
No egg.
3, 2, 1.
Staff's up.
Start moving to A group.
Sorry, I'll interrupt.
Purge if we can.
Staff damage.
Up, egg damage, yeah.
There's an ice barrage out the right. See, that guy needs to get kicked as well. Yeah.
That's an egg.
And then purge again. Spark. Oh, you don't have it actually yet. It should be good, but that's okay.
Sweet, wiping it up. We missed an egg too.
Make sure that we kill the... I don't know what he is. The red dragon on the ground with us. Focus him. The flamebender. Still cleave, of course, but we want him to pretty much get one heal off and then not get a second, because otherwise we don't have a big purge. Becky and Ed, did you guys grab the thing?
I couldn't grab it the first time. I grabbed it the second time.
Okay, I'm just making sure that you're both aware of it. That's all. I will need a res as well.
No.
Becky, what do you think you're trying to do? Actually, I'll just drop a sigil on the left, Ed, because I'm there anyway. So that shouldn't be there anymore. Nah, Cat, you just keep doing your thing, man. Yeah. Yeah. Really deep. Oh, sport.
So needy.
Yeah. I really am, but it helps me not die, so it matters to me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time streams.
Take damage.
Ads. That right, Ed? Nice.
Sorry,
You ready
for
for
some reason,
purge?
my Mythic didn't go off. So
Purge.
Take damage.
Spots. Purge.
Oh, sorry.
If anybody has individual purges, feel free to throw them out. I'm dead.
Take damage.
Got raised into more stunts.
Are you guys okay for heals in the ad group?
Oh, I got stunned. Holy shit.
It'll be.
Yeah, there's too many ads.
I'll try and get a timer this time for you, Sparks, because yeah, that time they healed for like 4 seconds each. All the ads did.
Gotcha.
That's fine, just because like apart from when the eggs pop, there's not much damage to heal over here. But
I know,
I assume
it should-
when the
it should be
eggs pop,
fine.
it hits everyone, right? It's the whole raid, not just us.
It does, but you guys get hurt more because of the debuff, I think, that you guys get.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I forget that stacks and it'll get worse later.
Yeah, so
Alright,
it'll be fine at the start, but the further on we get, the more you guys will be in hell. Everyone moves to the green, away from the beast.
It's the feast fault.
Yeah, so I'll definitely silence that left one every time. Just make sure that we have someone watching the right guy and getting him in.
yeah, I just had some issues with Mythic not being able to target you.
Yeah. Were they too far away or?
I think you must have been out of its range. Yeah.
I'll move that up a little bit.
FSU usually the same.
Am I? Oh, yeah, you're the wrong one. Thanks.
Doesn't MD have like 100-yard range?
Yep. Yeah, it still wasn't going off.
Was he going through the portal?
He might have been.
Use the portal.
Jog.
Just jump there.
Sorry. Apologies.
See, pull time out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Eggs in 2.
Head. Purge, get ready. There it is.
Eggs in 2.
No, that was my bad. I shouldn't have died there. But it was good. I mean, the red ad died perfectly there. If I didn't die, then neither would have gone, and we probably would have killed this pack.
Nice.
Okay, can you just interrupt that
Oh,
one?
I
Right,
thought
if
it
you
was
want to
wiping,
just
I
start
wasn't
hitting the
paying
pads in the middle. Like, it's easy enough for me to just hit the interrupt on it.
Alright, wrap it up.
Okay, yeah, see, look, we still have a whole bunch of time. We haven't even killed these, and there's the ad coming up. If we had everyone alive, these two would be dead. So yeah, we got a bunch of time. And then you guys see where the ad with the dragon is now? That's where we're going next. And from there, it's focusing the Juvenile Frost Drake and cleaving on all the others. How you were clearing that?
Just a quick question, sorry. Are you dragging 2.1 to 2.2, or are you MDing 2.2 to 2.1?
We're not at the 2s yet, but in general, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, we wiped on the end of that one first lot of groups, right? So on the second one,
yeah.
Oh,
that whole first group was the 1 to 1.1.
Yeah, 1 2, yeah. But for the second pack for 2 1 2 2.
I will be moving it 2 2 2.
Okay, yeah.
But is this what I have to learn if I'm tanking? 2 2 2 1 2 2.
Yeah, we're just talking in code.
Fucking programmers.
All brains like you wouldn't understand.
Just going over the ads, is there? I know there's the ice barrage that needs to be kicked. Is there anything that needs to be stunned or interrupted, feared, anything like that?
I'm pretty sure if you just want to stun pretty much whenever you can on the small ones, because I think the big ones are probably immune. Like, feel free to throw it out. Aside from that, they all are kind of annoying, but not the worst. The main thing is focusing the big ones of each pad. So,
yeah,
for example, that one, the red dragon, and then it would be the earth reavers.
Yep.
See, we're good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take damage.
Heads.
I couldn't get it to my knee.
Sharp was quite far back that time.
Cauterizing. Now. Pitch.
Egg damage now.
I'm too close. I'm in the hitbox. Defensive on me, I'm gonna die again. I'm done. Yeah, fuck again. Sorry, go. Just better as gunning, keep going.
Egg damage now.
I'm gonna rerun this one.
Feel free to just misstrike this is.
I did.
Wow.
I've gone one too far, bed face. It's supposed to be this one.
Coming back.
Finish off
Hopefully in
the low
time.
one.
Oh, whoops, no. I tried to run on the wrong ones. Oh well. She'll be right, mate.
You're killing me, Gray. I'm channeling a heal.
He's shot.
The Proto Drake over this. And there's more eggs over there. Okay. Why is there just one Earth Reaver?
And he's just like standing there.
Menacing.
Spawned from one of our eggs.
Yeah, wipe it up.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this is fucking impossible.
You know what? The cleanse that early every time.
Which cleanse?
The bleed.
Yeah, ideally it's good if we do, right?
That's what you asked for, yeah.
Oh, when I'm asking for it is at the very start, which is not a bleed. It's I'm cleansing the heal.
Oh.
So the cauterizing flames damages all of them 20% and then heals them 20%. So you let the damage part go through and then you cauterize and then you purge the heal.
Yeah, that's not for me then.
No, that would be for Sparkster.
Yeah, then Sparks doesn't. Sparks, I think after that first one, if Ficky's right and how long we're doing, you don't actually have to purge anything else because we'll skip the last set. I mean, you might have to purge the double, but it won't have to be dragged in, so we'll be fine.
Just yell out because I won't be paying attention to that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll just say purge or something, and you'll see it coming up. Usually, it's beforehand.
Sure. And the fourth one.
Vicky.
I actually, I forgot about the beams, so maybe I'll try and move 2.2 back to 2.1, at least closer to it, so people don't have to worry about this shit.
You distracted there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Egg damage.
It's purge.
Egg damage coming.
Oh, individual purges if we got them. Nice. Well done.
Egg damage now.
I'm down for the next week, right?
Better is Lucas.
Egg damage now. Take damage in 2.
More chilling.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's ideally we can maybe get that Frost Dragon down before the second one, but it's gonna be rough anyway.
Literally just drag them.
Is that big AoE going to come out there every time? Or?
Yes, it'll. Both of the dragons do it. It's just that's a back-to-back one. See if that tantrum.
Do you want to trank there? Maybe. Synergies? If it's up.
Because yeah, it looked like you healed through the first one. It's just the second one. You probably used a lot of what you had, and then it.
Oh, I didn't even notice a big one before that. It was just that point. We took 2 big hits.
I'm not sure if that's also overlapping with us cracking a couple eggs, which is why
Probably
we seem
is.
to just drop.
Oh, that could be it. That's fine. I mean, if trank
we need a holy pelly, man.
Because it does 30,000 damage to everyone, which isn't a lot. But then also if there's an egg overlap. Oh.
I don't know who died. Just everyone get deflogged.
Yeah, it's from the.
That was the rage. That was them. So.
Okay.
Is that the 5th one? So I think the strat that we're doing is popping 3 eggs there when a lot of guilds, I think, pop 2 for the 5th one there.
And that's when they do their double.
Yeah, it's a shame we don't have Aura Mastery, because that would help a lot, I think. Oh, yeah.
You may want to put the Evokers in different groups then.
I mean, it's guns with us, right? Is it? Yeah.
It's only 20 yards, so yeah. And it's only 4 other people.
Better than nothing, but otherwise, I mean, you popped rewind there, right, and it didn't save us.
Because you guys died as well.
Ah, yeah.
The issue.
Mine. I'm not sure.
Just go again, and then. Well, that's just, I guess, for everyone. Do you want people to try and use their defensives at that point here, or should we see how you guys handle?
I'd say defensive if you're low.
This is the most dangerous point, then seems pretty clear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we think this is by far the worst overlap, then we should use our defensives here.
That's it.
It's when you're breaking the eggs.
We should be alright, as long as we're ready for it, and we'll be ready for this time. Let's get Cack to shout on our side, and we'll have Trank running, we'll be fine. And if you feel like you need to use defensive, then use it.
Yeah, if you drop below half HP, use one. You're shouting when the 2 dragons are together, essentially.
I think it's about 300k damage that goes out, so yeah, just have to be careful.
Egg damage now.
Heads. Purge is coming up. There it is.
Egg damage now.
It's a bit hard for me to get aggro on the small one. Thank you. Oh, watch the frontal. I had to move it early.
Take damage now.
Feel free to slightly pad if you need, but probably not.
Full single target, probably.
Takes now.
I'm gonna start humming now to buff your trank when we need it. Don't lose shit.
This is it. It's this next one here.
My fault I run over fucking lightning.
This one here.
Take damage now.
Any damage yet? There it goes.
Oh, I just missed my egg.
Wait, that didn't even hurt this time.
I think it's the next one.
No, it was that one for sure. Weird. With the ad timings.
Take damage now.
We're gonna find out.
Oh no.
It seems like it's a
we're wrong.
spot.
Can you set up something on ERT so it warns us?
Yeah,
I'll try.
Okay, cool. No, it's fine.
Take damage now.
We'll have something by end of break maybe.
Oh, I got stunned by the lightning.
No, minute 55.
Sorry, I was walking into you.
Casts keep coming off on me, and if that happens, I'm gonna die like that. It's not the ground stun, it's the cast stun.
I skipped some shit.
Yeah, you skipped a group.
But that's okay.
We can go.
Open it up.
We can probably have one less person on ads.
Alright, he's in at least.
The answer to that question is I only have one button I can hit that will do effective healing while I'm moving to run an egg. Like I can use Crane, but it's going to require me to like stand and hit the boss instead of running eggs. Yeah, okay.
I don't know how to say who's just generally doing less damage to the ads.
Logs at the moment, I don't know, I can only see, I can't split it up to the ads.
Yeah.
From overall.
Oh, just trank for it, and then we'll do him as well, because once I know it's coming, I'll find a place to him to set up his trank. Yeah, wherever we're dying. If you put it like 10 seconds before, whatever, that's fine, and I'll just use it so I can buff his healing.
It looks like the last one is at 5 minutes. I think at 5 minutes it switches to phase 2 and then that resets.
Yeah, we definitely want to drop someone off ads though. I don't know who the weakest is in terms of in general pool.
Well, I guess it's whoever at the moment is would be better off going full single target instead of a hybrid spec, because obviously some specs are better at hybrid than they are
Z
at
has
full
Z and Gun
AoE
have
or
to
full
stay.
single target. Based off the logs, I think Kek, you looks like you're doing the least at the moment. Do you want to maybe swap off? He was kicking something reasonably
He
important.
was help kicking something at the start, and he had a shout a bit later.
If you're talking about the first group of ads on the right, no, I'm interrupting that as
Yeah,
well.
alright, and Shay's got them, it's fine.
Alrighty, see how we go.
Is Shout's global, right?
40 yards, I think.
Okay, does that
You
mean
got
we
another
want
warrior there.
Scully?
Yeah, it's 40 yards.
That's what I'm saying. Do we want Scully to shout where Keck would have?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to do that. Second Drake.
Battle shout in fort, please.
Yeah, for our group, it's when you guys are when we're doing the Drake bad overlap. Yeah, the same place as Keck. It's just Keck's gonna hit our group. Scully's gonna hit our group instead of Keck.
Oh, Kek, you be right back.
Yeah. What is?
No rallying
Commanding
cry.
ship.
We need to give you 10% like damage reduction, demoralizing.
It's a lie. She hates you.
Do you know what HP the boss should be when we break all the eggs by this strat?
No.
Okay. Oh no, you might as well keep it though, Kat. It's better that you get it over someone else. The healers will be fine. Okay, we'll just maybe at the break we'll have a look and see what HP it kind of needs to be at to see what we need to change.
We're going to need to min-max to get more damage into the boss, but we'll sort that out as we go.
1.
Egg damage coming.
Adds. I click. Get ready for purge. There it is.
Egg damage in 3. Egg damage in 3.
Yeah. Like we have so much time.
Even with one person off, huh?
Yeah, even with one person off, we're still 10 seconds ahead.
Sweet.
Egg damage in 2.
That is Kai. Nice misdirect.
Eggs in 3.
Right, I'll start hamming the buff.
Eggs right away.
Watch yourselves here, guys.
Yeah, defensive if you need it.
Oh no, Raven, stand range. Oh god.
Yeah.
No, I got
I can move. Yeah, it's okay. We just need to start moving a little early.
Oh god. Oh.
Our groups in range.
Oh,
You'll
bad,
try not to be close to their group, guys. Die.
Thanks, the two.
Oh, you missed.
Yeah.
These static jolts need to be. Yeah.
I'm gonna get that one I missed. I'll clean it up after. Leg damage coming.
Let's all be a whap, everybody.
We'll just keep doing with ours. Just finish off our ads.
Sweet.
And then we want to start moving where? Oh, right.
Left.
Next to us. Okay, sick. Okay. And then from here, we'd focus the juvenile, but interrupting the Stormbringers thing, and just static jolts and ice barrages.
Can you pop a mark on your head as well?
Yeah, I will.
Cool, thank you. Joe, just easier to see when you pick it off.
For sure. I'm gonna have to start. I know that you're hemming, so what's the range of your hem? Unless you want to start moving towards the center of the room, because I pretty much need to. Move.
For that one that spawns across the room, Raven, instead of you like racing off out of heal range, you want me just to position myself so I can MD them to you?
I mean, if you can MD it to me, that's even better, because I think that's what you were doing, right, Gray? For the pack where...
I'm talking about the one that's taking a lot of earth ones.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good as well, Shay. Because I just think that's what you were doing, right, Gray? And that worked out fine. So, the...
So for the 2.2 spawn, I was positioning myself so I
Yeah,
just
exactly.
emptied them when they dropped. And...
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, whereas I'm talking about
if you can do
3.1.
that with 3.1, that would be great. Yeah,
I'm doing it with 2.1 as well.
Yeah, so if you want to do it with 3.1, that's ideal, and that means we can just start moving closer to 3.2.
Yeah, I'll just start heading off before they spawn.
Hey Raven, is Dole's purge needed?
No. The purge is only really needed at the start. And which we actually did, we're not getting a second cast anymore, so it's not needed at all with Sparks. We will get 5.1, but then again, we should kill all the small ads, and I've got an individual purge, and so we'll be fine.
Alright, Dole, you're on single target on the boss mat.
Okay.
More damage actually, I think, has helped make people a lot better at how to move it. It's also helped me know how to move as well.
Worst comes to worst, I think me and Shay should have a Trank Shot purge as well.
Oh, nice. Fuck's sake, man.
I've got Trank Shot,
yeah. Yeah, and pretty much we'll always try and rely on Sparks to get the mass of them, but sometimes if one's sticking out, feel free to just purge any of them that aren't in the group, because mass dispel range.
Right.
And then 5.1 is the only other time you guys will need to purge. If somebody somehow gets out of it and they survive more. Oh yeah, there's a Jeeves at the back. Make sure you repair, just so you don't have to drop another one. Makes it much easier for me because when they spawn as well, they either you guys are really good at ripping aggro or they don't like my aggro.
Yeah, plus they just want to run straight towards the boss.
Yeah, it's a fucking nightmare. And I have like 2 abilities that can do big AoE damage with 0 build up.
Yeah,
so,
I think it'll also work better if we're MDing and running to them rather than you running after them as well, because then you'll always be.
Because then I've got to pull them back as well, and it hurts. Yeah, for sure. So it's.
Ad group, just remember you're down 2 melee DPS now, so more kicks are going to be necessary.
The static jolts are the main thing when we get those out, otherwise I'm stunned. It just means more problem in the healer, because I can't defend myself.
Thanks now.
Ads. Purge. Oh, fucking good shit.
Thanks now.
Ow.
Somebody's ripping aggro like crazy. It'll be you.
Sorry.
Oh, isn't a bad thing. Just not used to it.
Eggs and 2.
Oh, sorry, bad frontal. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect though for us in damage. We just finished and the next hit's up.
Eggs and 2.
Oosh.
I'm just gonna die.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, yeah, just wipe it up. Those deaths were... Shay, did you get hit by something, or were you the one that got aggro?
I'm not sure. I dropped real fast though. Let me have a look.
I've been using my trinket earlier to help group them in, but I can use it when the second pack comes up. And the whetstone will definitely not have any issues with aggro.
Yeah, I got hit by something and also 2 ice barrages.
Okay, so unlucky timing.
Clutch watches rage. There's an overlap with the egg breaking. That's
Well,
all I
the
can
egg
give you.
doesn't the egg breaking cause clutch rage?
It does.
Yeah, it's the
most of
debuff
us-
one breaking an egg.
Yeah, but I think that time most of us were like around half health before the eggs broke, and that just topped us all off. Like I popped like a health stone or something, 'cause I was like, shit, this will kill me if it breaks. I think we're just a bit lower than normal there for some reason.
Would it be good to have like
Sorry.
maybe not on eggs then, so you can do more focused healing? Because it seems like quite a lot of damage going over there.
There is indeed. We need the DPS is the only
You need
problem.
you need a tanky DPS to do it as well, because it hurts.
It hurts quite a bit.
The thing is, if for sure, the main thing is if we take Kai off, then that's a melee DPS probably that has to run away, or even a ranged every time. It's already hurts that we're doing it for Lucas. It's going to gimp his damage.
Nah, I'm all good.
This beast, yeah.
I mean, I just mean it will still hurt though, and he's one of the ones that can do it better.
My pet's still the work for me.
Man, I ain't used to this.
It's easier for you to do it than me. You're taking the boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Eggs and 2.
Move to ads. There's one out, purge, and then go. You're nice. I can't
Eggs
get
now.
him. Polarizing. Okay, fuck, you got it. It's okay. Just purge if you can.
Eggs now.
buff up if I need to.
No batteries yet.
Healers, I'm in the middle of the room. Try and be in my mana him range. It's done. I'm gonna try and do
Eggs
this
and two.
for you.
That was Vicky.
Eggs and two.
Alright, starting my hymn. Gun, can you jump off me, please? I'm hymning.
Eggs now.
Late on that one.
Hold on if you need it. Drop here.
Might not get the egg. No, didn't.
I really don't think
Yeah,
you
we'll
should be
just keep
taking
going.
these in the middle.
He's trying to pull them up. Do we have a misdirect for this next set? Oh, actually, I'll be over there anyway. I'm stunned.
We're pre-spread out, so we don't have spreading from the lightning.
Focus probably the storm over this, just because their stuns. The frontal is something I can deal. Okay, next set.
We're set. Oh,
Eggs coming.
About 30 seconds.
That's fine. Yeah, no, that was because we missed a go. We had this ad dropping the sentries on us.
Just try and stay alive.
I fucked up
even
my
if
cooldowns.
it's fucked.
Can we start
move it
running
back
the
to-
lightning over everyone else, please, too? It's killing people. Oh,
Yeah.
there you
Okay. And then that's good. For that last set, would it be easier if I just move back because there's usually one or two, or should we just do the misdirect thing there as well? I mean, obviously you're gonna misdirect anyway, but I just want to know if it's easier.
For that
for me to move.
set, mine wasn't
Because
back
they're
up.
really close.
Whoa, I can't hear anybody. I need to.
Whoa.
I mean, it's fine. It's a very minor one. Hi, you have a lot of leeway because you're a healer. Don't you worry, buddy.
Was there much of 3.2 left as 4.1 spawn?
Wait, what was that?
So was there much of 3.2 alive when 4.1 spawned?
3.2 completely died by the time 4.1 spawned.
So I think it's much of a muchness then because 4.1 and 4.2 are so close. It's
Yeah, so and 4.1 we killed everything, all the small lads, and there was only like 40% on the two big ones, so that's why I just dragged them into 4.2. And then ideally we get 5.1 and it ends, but yeah.
Now the fire, like swirly fire things that pop out, do they spawn on players or do they just spawn like in that general area?
Don't know.
Players.
Okay. I fucking hate them.
Yeah. What's killing us at the moment? Ad team is DPS are just not even looking at who they're running over. They're just like, I've got to quickly keep adding, and they're just like running over people and then standing on them with the lightning. That's happening quite a few times, so just be careful of that. If you're pre-spread though, then you don't have to really focus on that.
And yeah, with that, I think for priority, it's always fire, and then it's probably the dragon, then it's electric, then it's earth. And the small lads are just pad. On you, Badface. Unless you want to just wait for it to reset all the way around. I can pull it if you want. If you want to reset it.
No, just wait.
Okay. I'll see if I can grab Crane for one of them, but I don't know how well that'll be effective.
You can still get me to drop an AMZ somewhere on the boss group.
My first communion one, I honestly didn't do it on that one because I forgot, so we might not need it on that great stuff.
Yep.
It's half the reason Crane is neutered as well.
We pulling.
Because it cleaves, like its healing comes from cleaving the nearest 5 or 6 targets to my target.
3, 2,
Which really isn't happening, it's only hitting 2 people.
Egg damage.
Adds. Purge, you ready?
Eggs in 2.
Ah, no, I missed mine.
Good day. Purge, individuals.
Yep.
I'm stunned because I called it. Yeah, that was my bad.
Get him up quick.
Eggs in 2.
He just spawned in a stun. Yeah. That's okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
Healing himself.
So is that shroud?
I'm not even seeing
2?
it in absorb. No.
Yeah. You should definitely have it up because the dispelling it off people is quite important.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Hi, I'm glad you're here.
That's half the reason Revival is so good.
Look, I'm a
on this
DPS
fight.
man.
Not really, no.
Well, then if
I'm pretty sure
if
stuff
it's a good,
like Tiger's Lust and Disengage works as well because
Tiger's
the
Lust,
snare
Diffuse
associated with it as
Magic,
well.
Your standard Dispel, I can immune it with Chi-Chi the Red Crane, Revival, Master Spell would work if he was over here.
Yeah, we kind of need him though.
A sec, I need to. Maybe we'll take a quick break here. I need to sort out my.
Okay, but I'd like to point out, like when we did healing cooldown assignments for heroic, you specifically assigned it for the Dispel.
It's 9 o'clock.
And between there, you've forgotten it does that.
No, I feel like it did happen, and he has given you too much credit.
Oh, I'm definitely.
I agree with it. I agree with the too much credit, but more the fact in remembering.
No. Like 100% too much credit here. Like.
How do I fucking alter my UI frame?
If anyone in my ad group is still here, are we still focusing down the red one and we're just not killing it because one less person, or do you think people are swapping? I can't really tell if anybody has any insight.
Sorry, what was the question, Raven? Repeat the.
The red ad, the dragon, isn't dying before he gets his second heal off. I'm pretty sure he died before he got his second heal off on our first time with reduced numbers. So I'm just wondering if something's changed or people maybe just aren't funneling it as hard. I was just if anybody had any insight.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got a decent amount of health, but it's also like I know for myself, I'm trying to save a lot of my damage just because it's all cleave based. Like, there's not really too much I can do single target wise until it gets to execute. But like, also if I blow my cooldowns early, then there's like the ads will just die slower overall. So
I mean, there's no problem with it. I was just wondering because if it's going to be a consistent thing, it's not an issue. It's just we just need to go into assuming that we're going to have to purge the 3 each time, which isn't a bad thing. It's just
I think it's also just making sure that whatever we're cleaving off is the kill target. Like the small ads, aside from being interrupted, they don't need to be targeted, or like you don't need to start your DPS on them. You essentially just need to they will come to wherever the boss is fucking standing as long as it's kicked, and they will die very quickly. They have no health. So it's as long as everyone's like sinking all of their abilities into the kill target, then you'll probably notice a bit of a difference. But like, there's I think like there's probably a couple of things going out that aren't being focused on the kill targets, and I think that's priority.
good insight.
Like, it's not just that ad as well. It's like the second Drake and so on and so forth. Like, the small ads are so insignificant aside from making sure that the kick's done. It's not they're nothing. They're literal like non-elites in a M+ dungeon. They will just fall the fuck over.
That's good at least.
Kangaroos.
Vicky, you here? Typical.
Just walking around hip thrust in the air.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a hard life.
On a couple of videos I saw, Vicky,
Yeah.
it's a couple of weeks old, but they were going into phase 2, 55%.
Okay. We have about
So
81%
best
that last wave.
attempt. Well, our best attempt was 67, but you guys died. Half the group on the boss died while we were killing the first set of ads, and so we also
Okay.
we had
We still got a bit of time.
we had about 2.5 sets of ads before we'd come and help, and essentially, ideally, you're doing 12% damage.
What pool was that? Oh, yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
believe you guys forgot about the dispel.
Yeah, we have another minute
I
until
understand, Vicky,
50%.
but
And then
Sarah, I expected better from you.
You're saying that with this strat we skip the last set. You're sure?
I believe so.
Because that means that as soon as we blitz that thing anyway, we can, if there is any leftover ads when it goes into phase 2, I can pull the ads onto the boss, remember?
Yeah.
So just let me know when he's phasing, and then if the ads are still alive, we can pull them together and just cleave down the ads from the boss.
Yep, easy peasy. I think so, yeah. For tanks, at least. That ends up with Dreamflight, quite nice.
You could combo them or alternate. Yeah, so you use together, get one group in the AMZ and then one with the Dream Flight. Makes sense.
Did you know that you can dispel with yours, Kai? Your big cooldown? No, it helps for this fight.
Oh my god, no, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Raven.
I
Thank
didn't
you.
even know Monk, and I knew that. You guys should be better.
Try Crane. Yeah, I kind of want to try Crane and see how it goes. As I've said, its effective healing is somewhat muted if we're not grouped tightly, but invoke Chi-Ji, the Red Crane. Yes.
It's not just you that's away.
Chi-Ji shows up on the spreadsheet as Yulon because I don't think they make a difference between the two. Yeah, just use invoke, yeah.
Nice, Jules. Looks like we're just waiting on you and Raven now. Kek and you both need flasks. Same with Sinji's.
Feel free to eat as well, Sin. Oh, the feast is gone. Right. So just want to clarify again for my ad group, just because a few people were there. We've looked at a bit of logs, and a few people definitely have done less damage. We really want everybody to be focusing hard on the fire dragon for that first set, the red one, and cleaving onto the others. Nobody should target any of the small ads unless you're doing an interrupt. And yeah. Because if it dies like 4 seconds earlier, it's good.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's my paladin. Okay, thanks, Kai. So you've not changed mine, but we're starting from mine. Is that what I'm reading there? Yeah. I fucking thought you were, because I kept watching it disappear, and I was like, okay, all right.
Just healing.
On you, Badface, whenever it comes back.
Yeah, when it comes back around.
Really? We just fell on Heroic, do we?
Okay,
Sparks, I'm also not surprised you. If I had to put money on the people that don't know things, it's Sparks and Gwen every single day.
I feel like, Sin, I feel like we're carrying this healing team right now. Well, that's a you problem, isn't it?
5, 4.
God, you're a
3,
terrible healer.
2, 1.
Take damage now.
Heads.
Oh,
Wipe it up. Wipe it up. I don't know what that was, but he's doing the beam.
Stuff. Him
And
and
then
Ad stops there.
But Ad is a warlock, so he gets to be a warlock.
That's all right. Usually, I use my salve there to get one off at the start, and I use it a lot earlier, so it's probably already passively healing you. I was quite late on it that time.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah.
Personal dilation.
We're gonna have to pull the boss side pop last.
That's embarrassing. Who would do that?
The noob.
He really wanted to beat me with the
We're
red
gonna
card.
have to res.
My death there was stupid as well. I got hit by my own beam.
Yeah, that's why I died too.
Fuck the bad, Vicky. Oh, 100%.
I didn't say anything about your skills. Just more the fact that you guys have any awareness of what some fights are doing. You guys are just like, yeah, I'll just vibe and let's see how it goes.
I didn't say I didn't know that you could dispel it. I said that I didn't dispel
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's a little different then.
So it's just bemused. So
I
it's
actually
not
did
a team
on our initial prog. It was like I was mass dispelling because I was told to, and I was like, "That costs too much mana. I'm not doing that anymore."
So every
Make
death we
sure-
have is a spark
Alright,
attack.
in position.
Make sure we re-ent and re-fort. Re-ent one, I think.
Man, this sucks having to pull it all the way over here.
Well, that's what
Slow us
that's what a lot of people do is if you pull quicker, then it's fine because he starts here.
That's not going to work for this group though.
It's like Mythic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So if people instantly rezzed in 8, would be able to pull it straight away. It's just people take a while to get up.
5, 4, 3.
And then we miss by 1%.
Second that notion.
I mean, this fight will be fine. This one's actually pretty easy, all things considered. I don't know about that.
Oh god, Cac, you sound a bit different.
Take damage.
Heads.
Oh, look at that. The debuff is gone so quickly.
Magic.
Alright.
Take damage coming.
Some of us doing our damn jobs.
I'm so bad.
Right, let's wipe it up.
Yeah, I'm
that was
seeing
really good
additional
on our group.
damage
We
there.
killed it exactly how we should. Stand in the frontal.
I got Ficky since he's bad, but he didn't die.
Yeah, but I caused everyone else to die.
What did you do?
I broke an egg.
I thought that's what it was.
Aren't you supposed to only get the first one, Ficky?
Yeah, but I missed the first one, so I was like, I'll just get it on the second one. And then I was like, I'll just run it right over an egg. Yeah.
Next time you do it, you rename Scrambled. I'm just gonna bye.
We should pull now.
Is she gonna reset? No, that's fine. Just she'll come back. Come back and eat. You've got time. Yeah, you are.
Well, we already know that. You openly admitted to being the problem about 20 minutes ago.
There should be heaps in the good bank.
Yeah. I put a few of them in there.
Here you are. Elaine?
Actually, speaking of guild bank, I think someone put some gold in there, so thank you. I didn't see who it was.
He was too busy putting it back into the money. Watching how
That wasn't me.
Back into my back pocket.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Nah, it hasn't sold yet.
1.
Make damage.
Heads. Urge.
Eggs in 2.
I mean, I'm not doing much else.
Oh, bad, sorry.
Eggs in 3.
Oh, wow.
Might have been worth there.
What was that?
Yeah, we just get stasis for that. Yeah, he's man the one before.
The time at which like that ability came out and then you guys died was pretty quick though. Like
it was.
Is it like I don't know how it works on your side, but is it like can you break the eggs a little bit, one of them a little bit slower or something?
No,
Is that
it
possible?
expires.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, trying to min-max it will hurt.
Real took that.
He's gonna shaft me.
Yeah.
We're gonna get shafted.
Adjusting to the size and the
Adjusting to-
girth of the shaft.
Make sure you repair though. Oh, jeez, the back.
I could sprint over him and then go back
Get
over because
shafted?
we're actually in between ad packs at that point, so there's not a lot of healing to do for a short period of time. I probably got the time to do it.
That's okay. I can probably pick it up on my end.
5 minutes.
Okay.
You bad face.
Before we get ruthlessly shafted.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One of my heals does not. Fucking Evoker privilege. Jesus. Oh, well, fuck you.
Eggs in 2.
Heads.
Did you just run that over my egg at the same time, Vicky?
Never.
Spell.
Eggs in 2.
Dispel if we can. Purging him. I got double stunned. I'm really bad.
Eggs in 2.
It was all on me. Oh, my fault.
I didn't have a chance to heal that one off. I had to run the entire thing.
Can you go back to what you were doing before or not? Are you okay? Okay. But then you. Well, is it obvious if you have the healing absorb on you?
Yep.
Could you just say use a lock rock? Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, there's not a lot of time in between. There really has been.
Can we get a raid? Thank you.
Just gonna make it pretty standard. You guys have until the boss starts padding back. Bad face, you just pull every time at the same point.
Sick.
Because if we fuck it up, then we've got to wait for him to go all the way back, and I don't want to waste time. This can be your discussion time as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Eggs and 2.
Heads. Here's a purge.
Eggs.
Individual purge.
Eggs and 2.
Oof. I appear to have fat-fingered Crane.
Mana hemming. Every time I say that, I'm going to be in the middle of the room doing that to be in range. Oh, good.
Two people did. Yeah.
Let's just wipe it up.
Killed you there, Grey.
Yeah. No, I mean, they were so we had less people to heal. I personal J. The Axie Shroud honestly
Disengage
doesn't
landed
do
on
much
the
damage.
storm patch on the ground.
Oh, sweet. No, I just
yeah.
making sure it was something that it was.
No, it was
good. That's good.
Totally avoidable. Yeah.
Doesn't actually seem to do that much damage.
Yeah, that's modestly absorbed.
There might be slight off-puts of like a second by where the boss is standing. I think that's the only thing. If you're saying it's not consistent, it could just be where the boss drops the staff, takes an extra half a second for people to get the beam through it.
Yeah.
Make sure that if your flask is about to run out and you haven't already renewed it, you use another one. Re-forward and re-shout. Atrox, you okay?
Yes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll have a look at your message next, Palsy.
Take damage now.
Sorry, Kaylee.
Wow.
Does matter as you keep going?
Brutally murdered. Missed my egg too.
It's a wipe. I'm sorry, guys.
You sure we can still practice?
We got a dragon up.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that's a wipe.
That's what she did.
Sorry, Kayla, I keep trying to go behind you, but I think I'll just go in front instead.
Might be easier.
Do you know the JPEG that I'm looking at, Z, with all the numbers? It's in our raid channel, if not. Which pool were you meaning specifically?
The one you guys are dying on, are we doing 2 eggs there or 3 eggs there?
We're doing 3 eggs on every single
Always
one.
3.
Oh, okay, okay.
By doing 3 every time, we skip the last set of ads, which is the double dragon.
Giggity.
I remember that game, Double Dragon 2.
I remember that terrible movie, Double Dragon.
I didn't even know there was a movie.
Hang on, this might be. Oh?
Just don't want to get shafted.
I want to say it's like a 90s.
Is that kind of like when they brought out Street Fighter with like John Gordon?
Sure, it was on like the
Oh,
game.
100%.
Reshout, refought, get ready for a pool.
Don't forget, Kylie Minogue was in there, not just Jean-Claude Van Damme.
We can do it next time, Z.
Double Dragon was on PC.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But like generally, for the purposes of this conversation. I'm just making sex jokes.
It's normal then.
He's the one getting killed by the shaft.
Worth it.
Egg damage in 3.
Heads. Edge.
Eggs in 2.
I'm trying to get aggro. Sorry. Yeah.
Eggs in 2.
I'm on my way to the middle of the room.
Eggs in 2. Eggs in 2.
Finish off the low HP Chilling Drake first.
Maybe I can time that better.
I think I was aggro at that.
You Z is standing on Sparks while he's hemming.
Eggs in 2.
That's I was.
MZ.
Yeah. We need to make sure that we're split. Yeah.
No, miss it.
So that's my bad, I was typing.
That's okay.
But yeah, that last pull into one that we're killing at the moment.
I'm dead, no Andy.
Eggs
Yeah,
now.
it's okay.
What killed you there? Was that just like
Me?
Oh, okay.
No, did you ask what killed me?
Yeah, it was like that avoidable how you died there, or
Not really on my part. The big dragon was alive too long because people died, and then the
no, it's
Earth
cool. It's
Reaver,
avoidable then because the dragon would be dead.
whenever the Tremor guy hits me with an attack, it lowers my armor by 30%.
Okay.
Which is why it's a little spicy whenever it's just those guys, if I don't have a defensive up.
Yeah, because when you start bolting off, I can't stop to spam.
Yeah. Ideally, yeah, you mean for 3.1Z? No, 4.1?
No, whatever you called it, I missed it.
But yeah, so Z, hopefully for that one, I don't really need to move. It's just the reason why I start moving. Oh, you want me to move to 3.2? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I want you to move
Yes,
those
please.
two together. It's much easier. Like, if you saw then, I had like 25 imps. It hit barely fucking nothing
We're
because
going.
they're running at us rather than us already being there.
Yeah, okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Love the poor time authority check.
Eggs in turn.
Heads.
Oh, fuck, I missed the intro. No, rush.
Eggs in turn.
Edges if you got them.
Eggs in turn.
Thank you.
Hemming in the middle.
Thanks.
Eggs now.
Oh, ow.
Too long.
That was when we broke the egg.
Nah, I died from one of the Earth guys wasn't dead. And I had to go and pick up the next set and put a stun over where all the ads were.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at all my new friends.
Would it be any value in getting a DPS back over here so we can do more practice?
We're not really dying on our side though, right? It's
I thought you'd done the last
not.
couple of attempts because the ad wasn't.
Oh no, it's that one there could have been prevented, and the one before it was perfectly fine. It's
okay.
It would maybe fix it. I'm miles away. I'll just get maybe on the other side of the room. Somebody can summon. I mean, Rez. Adults coming around. It's just that there. What happened is the red guy didn't die at all, so they got healed up quite a bit. So it was just less focus again on the red, and then late purges on all of the Earth Reavers, so they all healed about 10 to 15%. Yeah, and
Can you spell steal whatever that is? I don't know if you can spell steal that sort of thing.
I have been purging them, but I can only purge one. If
No, I
that's
was asking
what you
spell
mean.
steal
Oh.
specifically, whatever the buff does.
I mean,
needed to remove it because
Forward, please.
Yeah, we have a lot. It's just people need to be aware that if they see it go out.
2, 1.
But then again, ideally it doesn't.
Eggs in 2.
Adds. Purge.
Eggs in 2.
The big guy needs to be purged.
Yeah, people are purging that.
Yeah. Focus on the big one. But there's another one coming out. Try and purge as much as you
Yeah, he's got to start getting hit by the fire.
Yeah, see.
Eggs in 2.
Someone's offline.
It's not me.
Gully.
I'm gonna swap around homes and personals for that. It's another range.
Your master spell has a max amount of targets, right?
Yeah, it can get all but one.
So, and it seems to be the one that it's missing is the the flame one that does the dot. Is there any way that you can decide who it hits?
No.
Or is it just full RNG? Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, it's just RNG.
I'm trying to pick up.
I will purge it immediately after if you're not dropping, but at that point sometimes you start spiking. So I switch back to healing for a couple of heals, then I'll purge it if no one else has, which is happening.
Ideally, because we got both the hunters that have a purge, right? And
yeah.
So if one of you guys can just, if you see, even if I call for a master spell, can one of you guys just basically purge the big guy as soon as you see it?
You can purge any target, and it's fine because if my master spell will then hit the other targets if you beat me.
Yeah, I just mean the red one because even if they lose and they don't cast it before you,
that's a good point. Yeah,
then it will still hit the red one if it's unlucky. It's better to waste it on a red one than not hit the red one at all.
Do we have a repair bullet, please?
There you go.
Thanks. I was going to use mine there anyway, but that's just because I think I'm out of range of the both of you and your heals are going off for that one. Yeah, well, you can also see where my marker is. I'm actually like right up against the wall when that goes off. Blue.
So on our best attempt gun, we died at 67%, and we had about 2.5 ad sets left. I've seen guilds kill it with 55% going into P2. So I think at that rate we'll actually do more than. I think we can get 12% over about a minute and a bit of ads.
because I mean, if we got an extra DPS on our side, it would mean that those spiky phases for the other team would be less spicy with one less person to heal, and we'd be meeting all their DPS checks. A lot of the other guilds videos I've seen have been 11 on our side. We've only got 10, so.
I mean, if we wanted to do that, we could, but it would probably need to be, if we did want to do that, it would be someone that maybe they're just with us for the first set, right?
The
Because we
other
don't really need
advantage of
them.
doing that is that it means that like some of us range can hit the boss between packs.
Exactly. It would have to be a range that would basically be on the boss and then swap to the
Because
packs.
that would actually help me, because I'm actually finding I'm so focused out by the time any ad pack comes out that I can't do a whole lot for a while. Whereas that would give me time to hit a few city shots on the boss.
And I mean, if we get to, we wipe because of damage, we can switch it up later.
Ah.
It's just, yeah.
So we'll just
During our
pull,
progress.
we'll pull one more back in then. Any thoughts on who you think it should be, Fecky?
We're just gonna swap Kaylee off doing the stuff, and we're gonna get Dol to do it instead.
So adding an extra
which one is he doing?
Blue.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, yeah.
Adding an extra, we're talking about probably adding an extra DPS back to ad group.
Yeah, come with me, Dol.
Just to make it more consistent.
Oakley Dogley?
Start with that one.
Who would be best then?
Then this one second. And then
Z was saying in her guild as well, they were
I think
60
this one
something.
And then I think I'm this one for fourth. From
Cat, do you want to go back to doing the ads?
And then
Yeah, sure.
here for fifth.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah.
2, 3, and then this one for sixth. And then we don't have consistent ones after this. I'm just sort of taking them as they go. I think last pull I got that one when we got this far.
Yeah, you should be that one. I'm the Lucas's green, number one. in the
You're
middle.
up here?
Yep.
Behind you?
I'll try.
Does it need a weak core?
We are using. Hang on, where is it? It comes with installation instructions.
Yeah, because there's some other stuff you need to add as well.
Yep, so there's a zip file you're going to pop into your interface folder that has the textures that it utilizes. And then it just paints over your inline small version of the world map to show the encounter zone with the eggs, and it'll light them up.
It's coming. We're going to pull. You can trial by fire.
When does he have it sorted? Or
Yeah, weak cores to help, it's not necessary.
Don't even look at mine most of the time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Eggs in 2.
ads? I feel nice. Urge.
Eggs in 2.
Bad.
What's the bit?
Eggs in 2.
Fuck, I missed the egg.
It's okay, just keep going with practice.
Yeah.
Just move to the next one.
Range, feel free to hit the boss. Got about 5 seconds.
Doing some mana things in the middle.
Eggs and 2.
I sees it.
Well done. Very proud of you. No pressure. No, you don't.
Eggs and 2.
Focusing the proto.
That was with it.
Make sure you're spread out.
Alright, starting my him.
I won't move anymore.
Eggs and 2.
Same idea. Well, it's fine. I'll just win.
Eggs and 2.
Stacking him.
Right, I should have been more paying
He's
more
done.
attention to that. Is that a common problem?
Remember the storm ones you swapped to, even though he's low?
Eggs and 2.
Range, feel free to try and help. You guys got 10 seconds. If you can get back in there.
Shit, I'm missing.
Okay, all good.
I don't think we've ever made it this far, so I'm guessing that's the egg I would have gotten.
Focusing the drag.
The fattest of fingers.
Hard, spread out.
Makes for a good evening.
I'm just going to pretend we got those eggs and go in the middle.
Yeah. I'm stunned.
I'm actually not sure which ones to get there.
Pressure, baby.
Is that
So wait, is that phase 2? Would it be phase 2 there? Or?
After you kill those ads, there's another set that spawns
think
on the
that
other
would've been
side, the
10.
dragon or boss.
And then we
So
have
when
one
anything
more.
starts.
Sorry, how many more Great Stouts did we have? Was it 2?
I think that last one was the 10th one.
Yeah, it was the 10th, and there should be one more.
There would have been one more after that.
Right, yeah, okay. So I did highlight the wrong one, but fair enough.
Yeah,
was good drop there.
I don't know how the rest of the ad group is feeling, but pretty much I'm dying when I get hit with Fulminating Charge, which is the interruptible stun. Because I can't heal myself. I thought a sigil to try and get all the small ads if possible. But yeah, really try and make sure that we kick as much of those as possible. I'm only calling just so that you healers know when I'm gonna start dropping.
You're talking about Static Bolt.
No. Does I don't think it's Static Bolt.
Not a Static Bolt.
Static Jolt.
Yeah, the one that interrupts.
Yeah,
that
Static
stuns
Jolt,
you.
sorry. Yeah.
I'm coming back.
That one is real bad if it comes off. Because it will always target me, I think. Well, it seems to be.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's just straight on tank.
I think that's the heroic version, Ken.
Well, now that we have the damage, let's start focusing on interrupting.
No, man, that's the best rewind you've ever done. Rewind is a crutch. Yeah, we definitely believe you. You do know what Invoke does, right? No. For the invoke window, every 3 spells I cast, I get a free cast version of my hardest healing hot. I get a damage 3 times, get a cast off, damage 3 times, get a cast off, damage 3 times, get a cast off.
Atrox, you good?
Alright, just give me a moment. I am good now.
Oh yeah, I'm out of pots.
I don't have another cauldron right now, and there's 30 minutes. I could go and make one, but personals, I think.
I don't have any personal.
I actually have a couple more of these bad boys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, well, should be right. Eggs and 2.
Heads. Ready for third. Purge.
Eggs and 2. Eggs and 2.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Man.
And then from here, if you're ranged, you got 10 seconds, so you would try and help the boss if you want to, but yeah, wipe it up.
If you want to.
It's more if it's worth doing, because there's no point in them going away if they won't get back in time for our ads to spawn.
Range should be able to hit the boss from within range anyway.
Yeah, Gunner, I don't expect you to pretty much try.
I mean, it's going decent at best.
Forward, please.
I know. Is that my princess?
Look at you with friends.
What? I have a friend? When did that happen?
3, 2,
Oh.
1.
He just realized.
My
he's
living
no
flame
longer
was
friend.
instant cast and I didn't realize.
Typical pull on the boss.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Clean up our
Eggs
feet.
and 2.
Heads. You ready for purge?
Eggs and 2.
There's still a purge.
Yeah, I got it. So.
Oh fuck! I'll just meta there every time.
Oh, yeah, it's got smash by those.
Yeah, it's just wiped up.
Guns.
Yeah, we'll practice that one first.
Bit hard to do when the ads are going to come to you guys. That's all.
Yeah.
Low die.
Oh, fucking that up, mate. Fuck these guys.
Look at the ads are coming to me. Then I welcome them with open arms.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sometimes a bit BS gun, but
Yeah, the second MD doesn't work super great since they're like getting tanked right where they land. So the second any of the other AoE that's in the air hits, it's just
oh yeah,
you're gonna have issues.
I'm usually a bit more okay because I save my trinket for there now, but it's I just fall over and die. So I'm just gonna meta there every time. Because right now I'm RNGing if my breath is back, because every time I cast it, it's a 20 to 40% if it comes back or not in time.
Drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah,
I want drugs.
Champagne, cocaine, gasoline.
Nah, I'm on the drugs that killed River Phoenix.
I don't need Ritalin to get 5 good pulls in.
Wait.
Thanks, Dan. I'm glad you understand.
3, 2.
I was talking about the band, but
No, I'm gonna take it how I want it.
Yeah, you
right
take
in the butthole.
Eggs and 2.
Ads. Ready for purge?
Eggs and 2.
No, I missed that one.
Oh, she'll be right, mate.
Pass it out.
Eggs and 2.
Yeah, it was.
Go in the middle to do.
Range, go
run
help.
up.
You guys have 10 seconds. Ads are up now.
Eggs and 2.
No. Nope. You're welcome. Highlight of the night.
Finishing up the low dragon and swapping to the other
Eggs
one.
and 2.
This one's made.
Ow.
Breathe on me.
Eggs and 2.
I can't get those ones.
can already use one.
Can you kick the guy?
Good for Honor.
Eggs and 2.
Ah, fuck. Since I
I got stunned. Ads were facing this way.
Since my game crashed earlier, I lost the notes. Sorry, Becky. Yeah.
Eggs and 2.
Focusing the Storm Reavers over the Earth Reaver. Stormbringer. Oh, I'm fucked.
Oh, lucky you.
Eggs and 2.
Focusing the dragon here. Not the.
I used it there, but apparently it's not for 15 seconds on the night.
The
So
dragon
after-
should be focused, not the Stormbringer.
If I'm reading it.
But
So this is just 2 eggs. Me and Lucas will get them
Oh, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake.
in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then the next 2 are the final 2.
Yeah, we're getting them.
That's such a fucking like rough set there.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, you sure you want us to focus out the Drake there, and we just don't
I mean-
deal with the healing? Because I think you're getting 3 interrupts if we don't kill the other one.
No, there's only 2. There should only be 2. Ones that can stun me,
Okay.
and then the big dragon. I mean,
So 4.1
I
is
saw-
like Big Dragon and Stuncaster, and then 4.2 is a single Stuncaster. So it's
yeah. But I mean, it depends on the healers. I mean, if you guys don't think that the dragon pulses is bad, we can deal with the stun ones first. But I do throw out my silence sigil somewhere there, which is a 10-second silence, which should pretty much mean you don't have to care about the small ads. But
Well, when they're all grouped there, I guess.
Yeah.
If we're not dead, you drop the silent sigil, and then we just try and burst them down as quick as possible.
I mean, I don't know how bad is it, Sparks and Sin, just the
They're
dragons
fine,
healing.
but then when you have 3 eggs going off, it's not fine.
Okay, and
So-
I think that's pretty much right there. So we do want to probably burst the dragon down, right?
I'm not sure. Do we try?
I mean,
Give it a
I'll have a
distract.
look. I'll have a look more before next time, but for now, I'll keep focusing the dragon.
1.
Eggs and 2.
Heads.
Misinterrupt.
Cauterizing.
Eggs and 2. Eggs and 2.
Range, you have 13 seconds.
Doing mana things in the middle.
Even melee might be able to help with that, right?
Eggs and 2. Eggs and 2.
Proto Drake.
Eggs and 2. Eggs and 2.
Storm guys over Tremor guy.
Eggs and
Stay
2.
split. Range, you have 10 seconds. You want to go help? Heads up now. Focusing the big. Silence is down.
Eggs and 2. Okay, this one's just a 2 set. Me and Lucas. The one after is a 3 though. That's the final one.
Defensives if you're.
Eggs and 2.
Static. Nice.
I'll get the one in the middle.
Get the frag down. Alright, nice job. 10 seconds, we gotta run straight through.
Okay, eggs now.
Gonna be big damage.
So this one here, Sparks, you're gonna need to master spell again.
Yep, I'm on.
Fuck. Miss it. Master spell.
AMZ too.
And then we gotta do personal dispels in a second. So purge the other one. Nice. Is it? Oh, the other one came up. Is that because we missed an egg?
Yeah, so the
Or did
first
we miss-
chart now roots us.
Did we miss an
Did we
egg?
miss an egg?
Yeah, we missed
Yeah,
it.
I did.
Okay, just want to be sure because the dragon spawned. I just needed to be sure that it was because of a missed egg. But yeah,
That's
so
cool.
with that one there, Sparks will master spell the first cast. The second one will also cast, and then we'll purge it. We've got like 4 of us that can do it. So yeah.
When the shard starts rooting us, that's when the dispels will become particularly handy, I suspect.
That's good.
Yeah, but we definitely need Sparks' master
Yeah.
spell there to make it much easier. But for the
Healing's
next
getting
ones,
much
you can
smoother.
use it.
Well, I'm certainly doing a lot more than 30k now.
Yeah, that helps.
You're not doing tank healing yet there, buddy.
Oh,
Does anyone have any ghetto potions I could grab?
Yeah, I can give you one.
Also, that not the set we just died to, the set before that, I think the boss might be a little too close because we're getting boss mechanics on the ad group. Which like dealable, but it's like ugh.
Sorry,
Well,
I don't have any better.
Yeah.
Boss has got to be where the boss has got to be.
That's more the
I mean,
issue.
so we I mean, it's an air group issue, yeah, but we can't really move it any further away either. It's already I've
Just
already got it
haven't noticed
shoved
it
against the
happening
wall.
before. That's why I said something.
Don't think we got to that point before.
Did we have 5.2 group spawned in?
I think we
It
did, but
but
I think it ran off
they
the
missed
boss.
an egg. Because they missed an egg, 5.2 spawned. If they didn't
okay,
miss an
yeah,
egg, 5.2 wouldn't have spawned.
Oh,
So yeah, the timings are as I thought.
I think so. If you're, I don't know for sure the egg thing, but if you're saying, if you missed one egg, it would line up because he enraged pretty much instantly after.
Eggs now.
Heads. Go to the master spell.
Eggs now.
I can't get that guy. Thank you.
Eggs in turn.
Add range of 10 seconds.
Coming to the centre. Your healers only need to be within 40 yards of me, just FYI.
Eggs in turn.
Stunned.
Eggs in turn.
Yeah, it's too hard for me to get aggro on that. We need to make sure that we get that Stormbringer.
I heard that as doing flights.
And we'll just stay alive a bit longer to let them just keep practicing, but we're this is like.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Yeah, the shit on the floor that pops up just kind of
Yeah.
zoned me off from that second pack pretty badly for the MD. It's like wasn't even in range to.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to
that
move a bit
first static
closer
charge. Yeah.
to make it a little easier. But yeah, we're doing
No,
fine.
it's just like the lightning bolts leave that patches of crap on the ground, so it's just we kind of cut off any real path to get across to that second spawn.
Yeah. Probably why they don't. Oh, that's probably why they don't do it in the first set, Becky. And they do it later, because all your marks completely cover where that spawn is. We're pulling it out, but
Sorry, wait.
when your trails, your laser beams, they leave marks on the ground.
Yep.
And one of the ad spawns is exactly where you guys are doing the first set of 4 of like 5 beams.
Right.
I mean, so it makes it a shit show to get in there. Not
It's
that
just
we
it's
can
just a
change it,
matter
so
of
you know.
seconds, though, because it kind of
Yeah.
despawns maybe 5 or 6 seconds after card
Yeah,
comes
no,
in shoot.
not worth
Alright.
changing. It's just maybe try and be mindful if you're going to run them down this way if you can, instead of up. Like run them towards this sort of direction or towards the middle and down. I know you can't hit an egg, but running up is a bit bad for us. I keep losing my marker, so I'll try a different one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Eggs now.
Ads. You ready for the purge?
Eggs in turn.
That's a very far back, Earth. Yeah.
I killed you with a
Alright,
guardian
let's
spirit
wrap it up.
Which
Yeah, it's because some of the times, right, Shay can't get it straight away, and then gets further away, which means it starts casting out of it, and it's a lot harder for me to dodge while also trying to aim the other two.
That was just me positioning badly on the.
Because they've all got a desynced cast of the Tremors. 2 got once, then 1 goes after.
Couple more pulls.
Yep.
Whatever makes you happy, dear.
You sound
Thanks, Kaylee.
absolutely exhausted.
Really? Only now?
Yep.
Alright. Last pull.
We've made a lot of good prog though. It's really good.
Smashing it.
Not dying on the first ad pack anymore.
I'm fucking
Yeah.
hype for the kill tomorrow.
What happened that pull, didn't you?
Okay, very much.
I mean, the second phase looks pretty easy. It's just a sort of tank buster that we have to worry about. Apart from that, it should be just dodge the swervers. Nah, it's
Well, I
the
mean,
tank.
we have a DK though. Like he can cheese half of it, so
That'll help my poor little fucking off tank as well.
yeah, I'm a poor like big baby. Thank you.
You saying that made me horrifically uncomfortable.
5,
I've always got a hard on for a Raven.
3,
Thanks,
2,
bud.
1.
No problem. Save your thanks for after raid, baby.
Eggs in 2.
Ads. Ready for pit.
Eggs in 2. Eggs in 2.
Sorry, bad. They're all decent. Bad. Batteries. You want? You guys have 10 seconds.
Better things in the middle.
Honestly, when it's 1 ad left, range can just fuck off.
I love it when you talk
left.
mana to me, Spark.
Eggs now.
What? Yeah.
Is the Stormbringer on us?
It spawned from an egg.
Yeah.
Booger.
Yeah, wipe it up then. Good last point. I do think for that there, after we've killed when there's 3 of them, after we've killed 2, the range can just leave instantly because the melee are twiddling their thumbs for like 8 seconds. So we can just finish off the last dude that's at like 15%, and you guys can just go to the boss.
Sweet, yeah, that's ideal because we still got to squeeze a few more % out of the boss.
I mean, yeah, because that there was 60, 64 on our best attempt.
Yeah.
And that was obviously, it can probably be a little lower already. But
Last one, well, how about when it's at like, you got 2 and there's generally like 1 at 5% or some shit like that, and the other one's slightly healthier.
what was
What
that?
about that? And would you just like, even that probably might be worth just moving out to.
I mean, yeah, like
That's a lot.
if they're both at like 15% or 20%, then yeah, it's fine. It's just basically when they're probably below 20%, range can swap off, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's either doing stuff like that or we need to remove a whole DPS from the group. So
which
I think it's probably better
can
to do build
still
checks
be an
like that.
option, but it just makes we can definitely do it with one less DPS. It's just more consistent.
Is it worth just having one DPS purely for that first pack, and then
That's what I was
swapping
thinking.
straight back onto the boss? So maybe not go a full AOE spec, but just make sure that Red Drake dies in time, and then bugger off after the pack's done.
We also a bit that it would be nice as well to have more ads as well. Do you know the image in raid chat, the JPEG, so I can just use numbers? If you look in your raid and just scroll up a bit.
Thanks for the
and it's my one.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming while you're sick.
Because 4.1 and 4.2 also suck ass. So it's kind of the first one and that one, which are really tough.
Four point 4.2. I mean, assuming they live that long, it's just as equals 2 minutes are coming up. I think.